Always use investment instead of expensive when describing something to yourself. Today, I wanted to talk to you about the Artis makeup brushes. Now, when it comes to makeup application, I am no pro. In fact, these makeup brushes, they tout skill, method, technique. I have none of those. That is okay though. My mom actually got me these brushes as a gift. So I didn't buy them for myself, but I also wasn't gifted them by Artis. My mom actually gave them to me as a birthday present because she loves them. I bought an Artis brush, the Oval 7 brush, which I'm going to introduce you to here in just a minute, a few months ago because my mother was raving about it. The problem was it was really expensive. So I was thinking, okay, one's good, one will do it. And then she was nice enough to buy me a complete set. So thank you, Mom. So to be honest with you, kind of weird to admit, but I sort of put them off in a corner. I didn't know what to do with them, and since I do my makeup every morning for work, a lot of times on the weekends, I don't want to apply makeup. Anyways, excuses. I finally said, try these makeup brushes that everyone is raving about. So yeah, I'm gonna walk you through my process of using the Artis makeup brushes from foundation to concealer to eyeshadow to eyebrows to lipstick, the whole nine. I think these makeup brushes could be a game changer for just about anyone, especially people like me who don't have that pro hand. It takes me way too long in the morning to do my makeup. I'll say an hour to do my makeup from beginning to end. And what I've noticed by using these brushes, it's cut that time in half. Same result, less time, win-win. So good example, this Oval 10. I call it my big bad boy here. This sucker goes for 80 bucks. Now, if you're thinking about cost to use ratio, you're using it every day, over a year, you're getting your money's worth. So that's what I try to tell myself. They're an investment. That's the word, investment. Okay, I like that one better. Always use investment instead of expensive when describing something to yourself. I mentioned the Oval 10, and this brush is great for bronzer. You can use it for foundation, you can use it for powder, and just an all-over great blending brush. You can use them with just about anything. So creams, you can use them with lotions, or you can use them with powders. So any of those, all you have to do, and this is in the same application process, all you have to do, I actually bought their brush cleaner, and you can see mine's a little bit dirty right now, but you just take the brush and you rub it back and forth, and because the way the bristles are formed, they're so tightly compact, it will get rid of all of that product, and then you can use it again. For my foundation, for my blush, this has a little pink tint, I use it for my blush, for bronzer, concealer, a lot of different things. So the Oval 4 can be used for concealer, it can be used for contouring, it can be used for eyeshadow, it can be used to clean up mistakes. I also have the Oval 3 brush. This is great for concealer, eye makeup. This is just a little bit smaller. You can see this one's sort of the size of your finger, and I'll use it to add highlighter, whereas this one's just a touch smaller. Then you have the Circle 1R. And the Circle 1R, I just got done using them, is round, which actually makes it great for applying lip gloss and lipstick, although at this point, I don't know about that. But you can use it for lip gloss or lipstick, you can use it for eyeshadow, you can use it for highlighter, you can use it in the corner of your eyes to make sure you're getting that concealer blended thoroughly. So moving from oval to round to linear. So this is the Artis Linear 3 and the Artis Linear 1, and you can see one's just a little bit smaller. Both of them are great for eyeliner or brows. I have really tiny brows, so I tend to use the Linear 1. But if you've got a fuller set or you want to make it a fuller set, I think the Linear 3 would be really good. Also, they're good for sort of touch-ups around the eyes as well. You can use them for eye makeup. Highlighter is another good option. These have taken me a little bit longer to get comfortable with. Those are the brushes, not the entire collection of the Artis brushes, just the brushes I have in their Elite collection. Before I forget, because this is really important, these are the Artis cleaning wipes, and I don't know if I should admit this or not, but when it comes to cleaning my makeup brushes, I'm super duper lazy. Sorry, Mom, I get it, I know, I should be cleaning them more, I should be better at it. I'm sorry, I'm lazy when it comes to cleaning brushes. These make me less lazy. All you do, pull them out. Let's say I've used my brush, my Oval 7 here. You just run it back and forth or circle it out, and you just do it over and over again. And it's gonna get off the makeup. You see there. Go on the other side. They smell pretty good. They're not too chemically. See if I can get some more. Look, and I can get even more. Now let's get started. So I already have my primer on and my eyeshadow primer. So I'm gonna start with my normal makeup routine, walk you through it. I'm gonna begin with the Artis brush. It's Oval 7, and I'm gonna start with some concealer because I've had a few breakouts recently. So I wanna cover those up before I get to my foundation. I think I got them all. Now the thing about these brushes, you really have to use a light hand. And I sort of like to, beat on my makeup sometimes, so I have to do it very softly because the bristles are not made for you to just pound it on. It really needs a very light touch, and that makes it go on a lot more evenly. Smooth, looks good, all the red spots covered up. So now we're going to do concealer, and I'm going to apply the concealer directly to my skin, and then I'm gonna use, this is Oval 4. Always make sure to get the concealer in the darkest point of your eyes. That shadowy area right there, don't forget about it. This is my makeup face. Everybody has one. So I just go back and forth with the brush really lightly. I'm barely touching my face. Bam, easy as that. Super light, super soft, silky almost when you're going across your skin. It has an airbrush quality to it, and I haven't even put any foundation on. So now I'm gonna apply foundation, and I have my air flash, and I'm gonna go back here, and I'm gonna use my Oval 7. If I was gonna buy one of these brushes, this is the one that I would buy. I apply the air flash directly to the brush, and then I just start working it around. I start up here at the top, sort of spread it around, and get to work. So while I went side to side with the concealer, I would suggest going in a small circular motion. The handles are designed ergonomically, that's what I read. And so that's supposed to allow you to hold them in a way that allows the brush to apply more evenly. Make sure you bring your foundation down. Don't want that weird line. Easy breezy. There are a couple of different brushes that Artis says that you can use for bronzing purposes, and I guess it's really just what you get more comfortable with. I have the bad boy, big boy here, the Oval 10. It's huge, it's the largest one. And you can use this one, and I've used it before with the powder. I really think that this would be a better brush with the cream bronzers, but I don't have that, so we're gonna go with what I have up here. I'm gonna go back to the 7, and I'm just gonna tap it here, kind of rub it a little bit, and then I'm just gonna take it, sort of start there, and then sort of actually massage it in. Once again, circular motion. And I usually go underneath the neck. There's a reason for this. I'm noticing a little droopage. So this is to hide that. So you get that illusion of a nice firm neck. And then I just take it down. All right, moving on to eyeshadow. I'm gonna go back, what is this one? I'm gonna go back to my Oval 3 that I was using for spot treatments earlier on my breakouts. I'm just gonna wipe it down, and I'm gonna go back in. I'm gonna use this lighter shade, and I can use it all over. Tap, tap, tap. All over the eyelid. wipe her down, and this I'm going to use for my eyelid. And I'm just going to close my eye and wipe it back and forth until it's blended. Ignore all you have to do to get that away. Erased, gone. So I'm gonna go back through and just blend, blend, blend. These brushes do not need a lot of product, and I still am guilty of packing on too much product just because I'm not used to the fact, even though I feel like that this Urban Decay is a great pigmented shadow, I'm not used to the fact that, oh my gosh, I don't need very much and I'm applying it. So just be really careful that you're not getting too crazy, because then it just takes a little bit longer to blend. Okay, so I've got the hive on. That's my eyelid color with the Oval 3, and now I'm gonna flip over, and this is the Elite Circle 1. So I'm gonna start with that one. This is one that you can use, honestly, I've used it for a highlighter, and I've also used it for my crease shadow. So I'm gonna go a little bit darker in the crease, and I'm just doing it a little bit more dramatic so you can see the difference, and then I'll wipe it off and I'll use it for the highlighter too. I went a little higher with the dark because I wanted to show you how well this brush actually covers up mistakes. So I'm gonna go back and wipe off the excess color, and then I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna do some corrections. Went back in, added a highlighter. So now I can just blend everything together. This is like the eraser, this is the fix-it-all. This is going back to the Oval 4. I went in sort of heavy-handed purposefully with the dark, with the light, so you can see that even if you're not a pro at applying at the beginning, I mean this Oval 4, this is the fixer, and it will blend everything perfectly together. Now, I say that because they're all intended to do that, but when you're just starting out, it may take you a minute. If you get just a little bit outside the lines and you want to go back and kind of fix that, you can always just add a little dab here, go back with your Oval 3, and touch that up. I can't even imagine the weird faces I make when I'm doing makeup. Yep, happy, good. Okay, let's move on. Eyebrows. All right, so bring in my linear one, and I'm using this soft brown powder duo from Anastasia, I'm not really sure how to say it. And I'm just gonna go through, tap it off. I wish you can see like how much excess is on there. And just sort of go through and give myself some eyebrows. Brows. Go back through. Little highlighter underneath, and voila, done. Never gonna have Cindy Crawford brows, that's okay. I said I used liquid eyeliner for my lid. For the bottom, I'll go back and use my linear one, and I'll put some of the eyeshadow palette that I was using and just drag that underneath. Going back to this, circling, and then tapping it, and then just putting it on the apples and working it up. You see that application? That was just like a touch. I didn't have to use much at all. You can't even really see it on the brush. I'm gonna go back through with my Oval 10, my bad boy, my Haas right here, and once again, sort of circle it over that, tap it, bam. Now I'm gonna add my eyeliner and mascara. So I don't normally use, this is a Bobbi Brown. I don't normally use these brushes to apply lipstick or lip gloss, but you can. And if that's your thing, I can take the Circle 1R that I was using for everything else and stick it on there and apply it. Because it has that rounded edge, just the way it's shaped, it's easy to apply lipstick or lip gloss without it running everywhere. I'm going to add a little liner, gloss, and side note, I'm being super OCD right now because I'm doing it for you. But there you go, ta-da, done. Makeup application with the Artis brushes. All right. Hair, makeup, set, ready to go. Who are these makeup brushes best for? I mean, they're great for everybody, but if you haven't picked up on it during the video, they're really great for people who perhaps struggle with blending their makeup. Whether it's your eyeshadow, whether it's your foundation, there's always something that most of us struggle with. I tend to struggle with blending, being too heavy-handed, sort of beaten up on my face. These make you take a step back. Artis brushes say, hey, light-handed, we're gonna blend, we're your friend, we're gonna help you out. If you have used the Artis brushes, maybe you've used one that I didn't mention today, please comment in the comment section below. I wanna hear from you. If you have any questions, let me know. Don't forget, if you like what you saw here today, click the like button and subscribe. Have a great week.